So, really important at this stage now. This player here, he's going to say a colour before he passes the ball. I'm going to borrow your square, okay? He's going to say a colour. He's going to say pink. Then he's going to pass the ball in. So I'm going to pass, receive, touch, and go to pink. Does that make sense? Yeah. And then he's going to say what? Orange. So playing the ball, touch, play, orange.
White.
Touch, play, white.
Pink.
Whoa, okay. But these passes, crew, are so important. If we're not getting the pass accuracy, I'm going to get you to roll the ball in, okay? But I want the firm pass. We should all be of a level here of a firm pass, 3 or 4 meters into feet. If you're struggling, bring the ball a little bit closer to here. Play into here. Does that make sense? Don't have to be so far away. Come in a bit. Come in a bit. So, he says a colour. Play into feet. Take your touch. Pass back. Touch the colour. Very basic. 30 seconds of that. Let's go. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, swap it over. Let's go. Good, check shoulder. Good. Come closer, Oscar, come closer. Good, that's good. Good. Take a touch. I want the touch in the box. Good, and we play back. Good. Always have a back foot to receive on. Come on, Oscar. It's just into the couple of meters pass. Good. Couple of meter pass. We should always be accurate, crew. Come on. Ping it in, Oscar. Ping it in. Better. That's much better. Well done, bud. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. At the moment, who can tell me what we're having problems with? The actual exercise or the person passing the ball? This is the easy part. So, you are now going to go on your hands and knees. If you're on this side, and you're going to roll the ball into them. Wait! Does that make sense? So you're going to get closer and you're going to roll the ball. Now, they're going to give you a colour. And to be standing behind holding up a colour. So they will say blue. You will need to scan, tell me what colours here, then get that ball, touch, play and touch the blue. Does that make sense? So if I'm holding up, we'll walk through it. If I'm holding this up, before you receive, he's going to say a colour. And then they're going to give you a colour. So listen, listen. Hey, we got that part. You will not throw the ball and give them a colour until they've told me what colour I'm holding in my hand. So you'll hear that player shout pink, then you will throw the ball, then you will say a colour on your end and throw the ball in. So try that right now.
One touch or two touch?
Two touch.
Pink, white, orange, pink, one, pink, blue, pink,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, change. You're getting the idea. Crew, the person throwing the ball, have the colour in your head to say. It's the player that's doing the work that should struggle with the multiple colours, not the person throwing the ball in, should they? Does that make sense? So, we're going to scan first, because that's what we do before we receive a ball. We scan. We're then going to say whatever colour I'm holding up. Then the person kneeling on the floor is going to give you a colour and roll the ball in. Are we clear? Let's go. 2 touch, Max. Toby, pass accuracy, bro. Come on. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, hold it there. Well done. Can you go and get yourselves more of the balls, so you've got more balls next to you? Swap back over. You're going to do that exercise 1 more time each. Yeah. He's not even saying what the colour is in my hand. We're throwing balls in. We're getting mixed up. You crew over here, don't even worry about what cone I'm holding up. You just literally have to concentrate on picking one of those colours that you're going to give them, yeah? This player in here, you're concentrating on scanning your shoulder. You're going to scream blue, and then you're going to receive the ball in and then go to the colour that they've given you. These exercises are designed to be hard. They're designed to make you think of multiple things. So you're thinking of lots of colours. That's fine. As we roll the ball in, make sure it's accurate. As we're receiving a ball, make sure we're receiving on our back foot. Make sure we're scanning before we receive, and make sure our pass back is accurate, please. Concentrate on these 3 things. Let's go. Two touches. 2 touches. Harder throw, Alfie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Okay, so what I want is one player over in that corner over there. I want one player in that corner over there. I want one player in that corner over there, and one player in that corner over there, one player in the middle, and one player can have a rest. Now the players in the corners, you need balls. You need at least 1 ball each. I would prefer if you've got 2, in case we make a mistake. So, this is how this is going to work. It's very, 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 very simple. The player that is having a break, I will get you to have 4 coloured cones. What colour cones do you reckon they will be?
White, pink.
White, pink, 1. To hold up a white cone, what goal do you think you're going to put the ball in? If I was to hold up a orange cone, what goal do you think you're going to put it in? Okay, so I will stand behind it, which is going to be behind you sometimes, depending where you receive from. First ball comes from Baron, second ball comes from Max, third ball from Harley, fourth ball from Toby. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alfie, you can come over here. Yep. That's right. So you go to the outside a little bit further. Depending on which one, you can hold them like that, because then you can hold them like that and then twist them. Yeah, all right. So, nice and high. Before you receive the ball, what are you going to do? Scan, all right? So you're going to scan and you're going to see white. Now, I'm not changing the colour. That's always going to be white. That's always going to be pink. That's always going to be blue. That's always going to be orange. He's going to say white. So the first ball from Baron's going to come in. You're going to scan. Hang on. Because I haven't even asked for the ball yet. I don't even want it yet, yeah? When I want it, I'll ask for it. Scan, white, yeah. Touch, finish. Then where's my next ball coming from? So I need to scan, pink, yeah. Touch, finish. Orange, yeah. Touch, finish, yeah. White, touch, finish. Does that make sense?
Toby and then Harley.
Pardon? Should have been Harley then Toby, but that's okay. There's no problems. However it comes. But whoever you demand the ball from, that's who's going to play to you, okay?
So it doesn't matter about the order?
No, I prefer it to go 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's not the end of the world, all right? So, man over here, always with a colour up. Doesn't matter what colour it is. You'll always scan before you receive. How important is the pass accuracy into the goal? Very. What happens if we pass incorrectly? What happens in a match? The other team receive the ball, then we're working our bums off to get that ball back. Try not to lose the ball here. Good first touch. Scanning, receiving on our back foot, and playing towards the colour that we see. Now, if it's orange, can Oscar receive on his left foot? Out, so he's facing that goal, so then it's easy to finish. He doesn't want to be taking his touch forward here and then turning around to put it back in that goal. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It takes longer to turn around.
It takes a lot longer to turn around. So we want to realise, scan, orange, just my feet, receive on my back foot, boom, and score. Better than I did then, all right? Are we clear?
Yeah.
All right, let's see it. Good. Okay, come on, that's better than that. Let's go.
Look, you have to say the colour.
Let's go. Finish. All right, hold it there.
You have to say the colour.
I'd like you to say the colour if you can, just because then that's going to trigger in your head which goal to put it in. But I want you sharp on your toes. Now, whoever's finished, you can go and take the colours over there. You can go to the middle. And Alfred, you can go and fill that position over there. Crew, passes from the outside need to be firm, need to be accurate. Player in the middle needs to be on their toes. Oscar, little bit flat-footed then, wasn't really sure what to do. That's okay, that's going to get better as we go. But Baron here, loud, scan, colour, because Oscar will be holding it up. I want to hear that colour. Blue, yeah. Touch, bang, and play in the blue, yeah? Let's go. Colour up. Stop. What are you forgetting to do? Let's go back to the beginning. Back over there. We need to scan our shoulder and say the colour before we receive a ball. We need to know what's happening on the pitch before the ball's at our feet. We can't do that if we're not scanning and checking, and all I'm asking you to do is say what colour. Oscar, I need the colour up in the air, my mate, okay? Let's go. Oh, we've lost it. Let's go. Better. Much better. Love it. Accuracy was great. Talking was great. Colour was first. Well done. Baron swap with Oscar. Someone else go in the middle. Sharp on our toes. Max, here we go. This is you. Scanning first. Baron, I want to colour up.
Yeah, blue.
Good.
Orange, yes.
Good.
Pink, yes.
Good. What did Max do really well then? Scan was good. His voice was great. And what was excellent?
Positioning before receiving the ball.
His positioning before receiving the ball was fantastic, because every time he took his touch, he received on his back foot, took the ball towards the way he wanted to play to, and finished with accuracy. Can we improve on that? Let's see. Let's go.
Yeah.
Stop. Scan, colour, say the colour, then say yeah. You do not know what's going on if you've got the ball at your feet before you scan. Let's go. Good.
Orange. Oh. Yeah. Blue.
Stop. Go back to the start. That was the worst out of all of them, and you're the oldest, bro. Scan. Say the colour. Think about what you're doing. Look where your goals are. Look where your colours are. We haven't changed them. They haven't moved. They're the same spot as they was when we started. You will say a colour first. That colour will dictate where you're going to play the ball. So, here, pink. Yeah. Touch, pink. Scan, because then you know where to position yourself and where you're going to play the ball. Let's try this again. You're getting it from here, there, and there. Let's go.
White. Blue. Yeah.
Much better.
White. Yeah.
Much better. Well done. Much better there. Next one in. Someone swap with Max. Crew, if we're holding these up, I want them up. I want them high, and before they move to the next one, I want it up. I don't want them waiting for it. Let's go. Good.
Orange. Yes.
Good.
White. Yes. White. Yes.
Good.
Yeah, blue.
Unlucky. That's okay. Swap around. Wasn't too bad. Let's get the balls out the goals. What's something that could help us a little bit here before we even go in the middle? Thank you. Look at all the goals. Look where the colours are. So down here, I know blue's behind me, white's here. Right, okay, pink and orange. White, blue, pink and orange. White, blue, pink and orange. White, blue, pink and orange. Kobe's going to be holding up a colour. I scan, I know it's pink. So straight away, I know I'm going to this goal. So before I even ask for the ball, I know I'm going to this goal. So as I go, pink, yeah. Back foot now, open to that goal. And finish. Blue, yeah. I know blue's here. Receive, take my touch in. Blue. Orange, yeah. Orange is here, touch.